Okay, here we are. Oh, and again, started with my door open. Now we'll see how that goes. It's not quite closed, but we'll see. Okay, where did we leave off last week? Last week? Same week. Yesterday. Already lost a week somewhere. Got abducted by aliens. Couldn't keep me. I'm back. And I closed Steam off. I'm not sure why I closed Steam off because you've got to launch Steam to actually run Heat. You know. Some things I do I don't even know myself. Now, I was walking very, very slowly towards the house because I was incredibly overweight or encumbered with metal. Finally found a, well, actually, originally I found an iron ore node a fair way from my house. But the bug killed my horse. There's a bug that has a ghost train, just comes through in the middle of nowhere, just doesn't, it's gone to be passed. And all of a sudden you just get killed over the train line, even though there's no train there. So hopefully they fix that with the next update. Well, I jumped over the rails. Must have got my timing perfect because it destroyed my horse and everything that was on the horse. And I was pretty distraught. There was quite a lot of blood, a lot of guts everywhere, just from a ghost train. And I bought the horse for like $300, and I was devastated because that's a lot of money in this game through the trade. So what is this? Sitting at the hospital and watching. So I might have I have to leave at any sec. Oh, you're in hospital, girl. Oh, that's no good. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming, Sky. Seen you this afternoon. Yeah, I watched this afternoon, but I was so busy. When it gets to April or mid-April, when it's more holiday time over here, a lot of people like camping in Australia when it comes to that time of the day, at that time of the year. It's just so hectic. It's either lots or none. This year there was quite a bit. Everyone wants things done at the last minute. They don't want to go camping without having their phone working because, God forbid, they don't have anyone to contact while they're away if they get stuck. So it ramps up. So I've been watching, but I was more lurking than anything else on your channel. So sorry I hadn't really responded. I hope you weren't talking too much to me and think that I was ignoring you. I'm not. It just, as you can see, if I get close up with these eyes, a little bit bloodshot. It's not going to be a long stream tonight, unfortunately, because I've got a new. Oh, I better adjust myself there. I've got a new DSLR as a camera, as you can see. You can see my wrinkles now. Much older than last time with that grey hair. Anyway, but it's only running on battery. I haven't quite got to the full setup. I'm waiting to get my battery eliminator, which is like a cord that makes the camera think that it's full battery all the time. The battery in it can only really last a couple of hours, so I can only really I can keep going just without my picture, without my ugly mug, and just keep playing. But I'm not one of those sort of streamers. I don't like to stream without having a picture represent who you are. You may as well be just doing like YouTube tutorials. But this is more of a playthrough, a bit more of a fun thing. This is a game I was talking to you about. I bought and or rented the server. You can't play this without playing online. The server's apparently supposed to be in Sydney, which is roughly about 10,000, 15,000 k's from me, so that's a long way away. And another friend of mine, Trevor, plays on it, and you're more than welcome to come along and play. I will warn you, though, it is a little bit like real-life Sims, where you can actually either buy, adopt, or steal a baby, and or do it the old-fashioned way if you've got a female player. I don't know, I seem to neglect the fact that I'm going to have any kind of relations with a male player to create a baby. So either I'm going to end up having to adopt one. And we're just playing this really, I think, for the PvE side of things. Survival, you know, that sort of thing. A bit misty this morning. A bit of mist in the air, a little bit misty. All right, we'll go over to our stash. As you can see, I'm still breathing. And this is not me, by the way. Although sometimes, I'm not going to lie, but you know, the the game has a defecation button which comes along that you have to do every now and then. A bit like Ark does, you sort of defecate, but it's controllable, which is nice on this one, as opposed to Ark where it just happens. Go to someone's house and you just end up pooping on their floor. A little bit more of an insult. There we go. So we're no longer puffing and we can move around quickly. Yay! Now, what was I going to do with my first lot? I might as well turn that phone off too, because that's just going to annoy me. What I'll do is I will turn the volume down so it may vibrate, but it won't make as much noise. Sorry about that if it was really loud. Now, what was I going to do with that metal? Now, we don't have enough resources to make this the next level, do we? Or do we? Iron ore, that's probably what I got it for. So we need, keep rhyming. Iron ore, that's what I got it for. Stone, wood, and iron ore. So we'll get 20 of that 1,000, I think, that we got from that one iron node. 20, so we need, we'll grab all of that. And we also need some stones, which I have a big stockpile of over here. Look at all this equipment, all this stuff that I've got over time. Get on top of them to get it. These are all stockpiles, which you can only stack one of a kind in each one of them. So at this stage I've got a rock one, I've got a stick one, I've got wood, 2 wood ones, because you cut down a lot of wood to make the actual area to put the house in. And I've got a stockpile of copper, I think that is. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, copper ore. There's a lot of copper around where I built. Sure, will come in handy later. Hasn't come in handy yet, but it will come into play later on. Let's go around the back of our house, panting away like a dog, because I've got too much on me. And let's upgrade this bugger to the next level. Let me. Oh, I'm missing the wood. Okay, I need some wood. That may tip me over actually. What have I got? I've got too much. I don't know why I've got clay on me. Let's get rid of the clay. Probably doesn't help my weight. There we go. Let's grab something light. Let's mix feed, sounds nice and light. Get rid of some of the heavy stuff. There we go. Make enough room to get some more wood. Grab a stack of wood. That train noise you can hear is a train track that I've got over the other side there on the map. Let's grab a stack of wood. I got a stack of wood, didn't I? No, I didn't. I didn't click fast enough. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton pick a minute. Ah, it's alright. Just one wood and, or 101. A little confusing. Alright, so let's go over and upgrade. Yay! A whole 5 minutes to upgrade it. What do we want to make next? We want to make I want to make some money, that'd be nice. I'm going to do it with this gear, am I? All that fat's nearly expired. How's my meat going? Is that all gone off? I bet my meat's gone off. Can't see it anyway. Yeah, it's rot. So it's rotten. Rotten meat. Can't eat that. So here's the bin. This is where you can buy and trade stuff and make money if you've got something to trade. Down the bottom it gives me the value of what I can trade in. As you can see there, it's not very expensive. Copper ore is at 75 cents. A stack of 5. Stone's only $3 a stack of 30. Yeah, stone's is not that bad actually. A commodity. I could probably mine that for a while. Cotton, that's how much money I've got. $10. That's not worth nothing. Rot's not worth half a nickel. Stack that on top of each other. And you can't steal obviously your knapsack or your hobo sack. So that's worth a bit if you can get lots of sheep to start breeding the sheep, I guess, but I'm not really that enthusiastic about breeding sheep at this stage, so we will leave that. We can also upgrade that once we can make an iron ingot, which I want to do because the next horse I buy for $220 needs to be a higher level. So upgrading the bin gives you a higher level and a better resource of whatever you buy from there, specifically like livestock and whatever else, if you can't find it or could be bothered trying to tame it. So each one of them has a superior and a what's the next one? I think it's just upgraded to enhanced, and then superior is the last bin, I think it is, which upgrades the things that you buy. as opposed to buying. My first horse I bought was only level 20 because it was the very first bin, and I just wanted to go on an adventure, you know, like have a look around. So let's have a look at our build menu. So in our build tree, let's go to creation area because this is always a pretty important one. Armory research, not that fussed about armory research. I do, however, need to make cotton fairly soon, so I might go get that and make that. Now, as I said before, not only do you have to get those resources to get the pattern to make it, you also need those resources again to make it again. So 75 wood, 8 stick, 2 iron ore and 3 cotton to get the actual pattern, and then of course the same again to build one. So, and of course that has 3 upgrades as well. I'm not sure what happens with the upgrade with it though. Either it does it faster or you can put more cotton in it. I'm not sure, but we will find out in times to come. So I've got roughly about 3,000 stacks of wood because I put my house in the middle of a really densely populated wood pile or wood area, and had to go and stockpile it because I had too much of it. So what we'll do is we'll learn that, because that is always something you need to learn, because that is in control of your darts and stuff. That is, oh, I didn't read that, so go back onto it. It says it can be built, crafted at the wood bench. Now I believe that's a wood or workbench. Did I read that wrong? Workbench. I read it wrong. So here's the workbench. I can make the spinning wheel in here. There it is, and hey presto, I've got enough cotton to make it as well, so let's craft one. You beauty. So we're moving along nice and steadily now. What's the next thing we need to focus on? Loom research, well that's obviously to increase the spinning wheel to make clothes. We do however need to make the tannery that makes leather out of the skins. Craftsman's research. That makes more building material, but I do need to have a sawmill because a lot of things are going to incorporate timber, not wood. And that's sawn timber, so we need that. A repair bench. I'm not sure if we need that in a hurry though. The repair bench. Do we need a repair bench? Yeah, because what happens there is once we start wearing out our tools, which as you can see my number 1, 2 is the and 3 are the main tools I use, and I'm wearing them out pretty quickly. So I need to do something about that. Where are we? What we'll do, I think we'll actually go towards getting the sawmill done, because I remember having to do lots and lots of wood, and we've got a lot in reserve down the front there. So I'm going to put a sawmill. This deconstructs, you can't actually move it, so if you deconstruct it you lose all of the stuff, but you do get a chance to take it out of the way if it's in an eyesore situation. So let's go with a craft bench. We've got all that, so let's go wood and stick. We don't actually have to go back up here to do this, we can check that down there. I don't know why I keep coming back into the house. Probably a security thing, you know? And I've got roughly quite a few thousand sticks. What have we got now? We've got 7,000 sticks. Oops, I don't want to grab all of it. Actually, that was just putting it in. That's good. So let's do that, and let's go back in here. Let's learn that, and then we want to learn that. So we need to make ingots first before we can do that, because we can only make wood. We can only make iron ore. We haven't got iron ingots, which is what comes through this jobby here that we're upgrading. So let's go have a look what we're doing. In fact, whilst saying look at what we're doing, let's have some light. There we go. Oh, look what we can do in here. What is that? Oh, it's just a log. And a backer here. Seen a beaver the other day too. I haven't seen a beaver in this game before. That was pretty cool. I kept my distance though. So here we are. Here's the new upgraded version of it. Now, information. This makes clay, and now it's gone up to cement and glass. So as you can see, I can make a very middle of that area says baby bottle formula, and a baby bottle or glass jar for the formula. That means that when I get to this level, I can have a child either adopted and bring it up, raise it, you know, from a baby to an adolescent, and they can go hunting with you and all sorts of stuff. I don't think I'm really a responsible adult enough in this game to do that, so I'm going to leave that adoption thing to the last minute. Yes, I know I sound like the normal parent. I can't afford it at this point in time to have a child until I've got enough income. When I do, I'll probably have a big family. This game goes right through to having a really nice big western looking mansion as well, so by the time you get to that, I would imagine you can have quite a number of children that you can look after or adopt. Maybe even build them a little playroom or something, I don't know. There's a lot of furniture you can do in here. Alright, that's our last tier, so we're going up to the next tier with that. So if you're going to watch this for 5 minutes? No, I don't think so. Let's go have a look how we're going with putting down that cotton thing. What's it called? A spinning wheel. I want to put that at the front there because I reckon it looks pretty epic. I reckon I like the looks of the thing. And that's in my wood bench. So that's down. Oh, it should be down now. It's still going 11 seconds. Still making it. Some of these things do take a long time to build, and plus there's also a bit of a gap between the 0 seconds to actually producing it, putting it in your inventory too. So don't think that that's a problem. It's just I think either a bug or it's been done on purpose so that you don't build things too quickly. And I guess realism as well. I mean, I don't know about yourself, but I don't think I can make a spinning wheel of that particular class within 5 minutes of just having one workbench like that. I think it takes a bit more time. There we go. Now we'll put that in one of our slots up here and place it. We're going to place it on this side of the door. I can spin it around. I don't want to. I'm going to put it... Actually, no, I will, because that will take up less room if I have it this way around. Yeah, this one I think you can pick up. I don't think it's a dismantle pick up. You collect, so you can pick that up if you got that wrong, which is cool. So now we can put things in that. Enough cotton will actually start rotating, which is really cool once it's got enough cotton in there. A little eerie as well. And what do we do as far as repairs go? I don't think we built a repair table, did we? We need to build a repair table. There we are. Just wood basically and iron, so we'll go and do that. What am I missing? Did I do the right one then? Armory research. Repair bench. Oh, no, more wood. Well, I'm glad I got some more wood then. There we go, making another one. Making some more. Let's minimize this real quickly. Alright. Okay, so we're making that. Let's go back and have a look how far through we are at our superior kiln. Sure, it wasn't too far off. Looks pretty cool, the last one. A little way off still. And we're going to make the saw bench, but we can't do that without a ingot, which we need to finish that first. Finish the furnace first to do that. What are we doing this in? We were going to make a repair bench. There we are. What are we missing? Wood again. Honestly, should have put the wood just outside the door. 167, I only need 140, so it should be plenty. All right, let's have a look how the furnace is coming along. 48 seconds. Now the repair bench, I think, also can make the bucket, or is it just this one here? We'll be needing the bucket fairly soon if we don't have any kind of livestock or whatever else they need to drink. I'm gonna make that one. Maybe I can just make that in my inventory. Make one. Does not appear like I can. Oh well. Obviously that's an upgrade. I think it's Smithy that does that. We're how far off with our Smithies? Smithy is someone. Where's the Smithy again? Armory research. There it is. Clay. Here we go. Start doing clay again. We've got plenty of it anyway, so let's make one of them. That box is just here somewhere. Oh, for goodness sake. I meant to grab the stack of 79. It swapped it over on me. Did the Swifty. Let's make ourselves a Smithy. Well, at least research it anyway. Let's see how we're going out here with this thing. Ooh! I think she's upgraded. Yeah, she is. So now, only information does all of it. Gold, silver, platinum, steel, or iron ingots. So it needs 15 iron ore to make one ingot. It's pretty rich. We'll go grab all of our iron. Well, not all of it actually. I've made the mistake of doing that once before. Because you still need iron ore to make stuff. So we'll leave 200 in there. We'll whip this lot out along with the wood and we'll burn some iron. Enough of wood though. Might use the fat. Because I'm going to lose that otherwise. 932 Fahrenheit. What's the difference, I wonder, between... Oh, is it the length of time it goes for? Or wood goes for 10 seconds? Oh yes, the fat burns a lot longer. And it makes sulfur as well, which is good for making ammo, I believe. I would have thought, because ammunition generally needs sulfur with a gunpowder. That's cool. How's my hunger looking? Looking good. Pretty cool. When you have a look at the bottom of this, in fact, I might just knock this tree out real quick. So I'll use the wood in the furnace. But it's got these 4 or 5 little tiny windows that shoots out all of the blue flame stuff. It's quite well made. Got a good little animation. Can't wait to upgrade my axe. It'll cut down the tree much quicker. That must have been the one before that. I thought this one actually had the little furnace holes on the side. I'm wrong. So, deforestation here. I should organise my backyard a bit better. It's a bit shabby. Bit of a shabby backyard. There we go. Nice. Down to 2 minutes. We'll burn all that fat. Let's get get that fat out of the way as quick as we can, because otherwise it's going to go off anyway. Can't eat it. So what does rot do? Does rot is 1 second burn time. I'm guessing you can use rot for something else, because wood is a 10-second burn time, which is a pretty good ratio. That's 36 seconds, so it's a lot more if you can get a lot more fat. It'll run for a lot longer. Mind you, there's wood everywhere, so it's easier to use wood. And you do get charcoal from wood, which makes the combination of that and copper with iron, and it makes steel. You've got to make that combination in your chemistry bench. How goes else that? The wood repair bench. Oh, I think I just shot somebody. Shouldn't have done that. Number 9. Where do I want to put the repair bench? It's probably too big to put in one of those. We're going to put it on the side here. And what are we on? 4. Let's repair these tools. Remember how much it costs to repair a bit of fibre. Some more fibres. This one here, I can just repair that. Next. I need fibre for the axe. So start this fire up and we're going to see what we're doing without having that on. Enhanced repair bench used to repair items. So I'm going to go with an enhanced repair bench is possibly going to do things faster. Or more repairs at a time? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that one. The furnace burn out has burnt out. I think we're going to lose the milk. 33. Cut down another tree for 33. Might get some. What's the name there? Some fibre. We need some fibre so we can fix this axe up before it dies. Sense he does, I'll tell you. You tell him to speak. We'll get rid of that tree. I'll get rid of the tree now. Screw it. It's a pain in the ass to have to keep going around that. I feel it won't come back. Alright, so it's a full 59 minutes, so that's going to burn for a while. We are going to go in and repair this. So now we've got the, what do you call it? We've got enough fibre now. Let's repair that before I lose that axe. I'm a little bit over over bright there, aren't I? A little bit. Let's turn that down a little bit. Maybe off. What happens if I turn that off? Is that going to kill my green screen? No, not really. Let's turn it back on. Let's drop it right down. Not all the way off, but enough to be able to highlight my features. Alright, what else were we upgrading while we were there? I think we were upgrading anything, were we? I think we were just leaving that to use to craft general items, starting tier building materials. We won't make any more materials, I don't think. Going to be smoking here with that fire going. Better than the dark though. We finished repairing that, which is nice. Now we got our wood chippy chopper back. Full health. Wasn't the button. How are we going for ingots? Not too far off. We will, however, take rid of this and get rid of that. So we've got room to put all three when they're completed. That's my hunger, but I eat those mushies before they go off. Let's see all these mushies up. Go for a quick swim too because I need some hydration. Okay, start eating, put on auto run. Your steady diet of fungus. Alright, now we've got some energy up, let's get rid of some of this tree. It's like Morning Hill's broken. A lot of wood in this tree. Need some more food. green screen's come back. We have this button here. That's a little better. I'll kill this one off. A little bit more subtle. Don't look as overdone as I did before. What was it? A little bit too much gamma. Easy to see too, actually, guys. There's lights on my face. Clearing these trees out, always fun. Bit of yard duty. Stockpiling time. That makes it a bit easier to get past the house. Still, however, would like to be able to, like I said, nothing grows there. It's almost like I have to kill the ground. Alright, that's that full. And that's this one full. You can, however, turn it into a major one, can't you? A heavy one to 5,000. What's that? Enable stone slabs. I don't have any of those. I can't bother with that. We'll kick those three on me. Let's go and turn this fire off. Another bit of a bug with it, I think. Once you turn things off or fires out, you lose all the wood that was in it. Yeah, all gone. As soon as you turn it off. It's weird. No sense having that dark going during the day though. Alright, so we have an ingot, or a couple of ingots. What are we going to make with them? What did I say? I think one of our upgrades we want to do needs to be an ingot. This one? Yep, it was. But it also needs timber, so that's right, we need to make a timber mill. Timber mill, timber mill, timber mill. Timber mill is that one. And that needs wood and iron ingots. So we got 3 and we need 7. It's not quite enough yet. Wait. Ingots are really expensive, so I'm not going to buy them. We will continue making them. So I think it makes the actual resale value much bigger either. I think it's just cost a lot on the market. I don't think you sell it for much. Yeah, 25 for 3. I might go over there and separate it to 1 ingot. I'll find out how much that is in the market. So it's relatively $7 per ingot. Opposed to fur being pretty much the same. What I was doing before is what I was doing is I was getting rid of all these sticks. Just ended up selling them $10 a throw, 500. Yeah, puts a bit more money in my pocket. Unless what is that? It's just $3, isn't it? $3? Yeah. Ship that out. 1,000 sticks. We're going to make some more cotton to get that cotton wool working. We're going to need lots of that soon, so maybe I'll go up to the dreaded train area. Oh, there. That's right behind me. That direction. Let's go. Go to the train line. Just up here. We get ourselves a whole bunch of cotton. Do some cotton picking. Some cotton picking fun. Bit of flavour up here, isn't it? Should be able to hear the train coming if it does come. We're not going to spend too much time on the tracks though, if we can help it. Only because there is, as I said, a ghost train. Kills you. We're lucky enough to jump over there without getting hit by it. Lots and lots of lots of cotton. Don't die. Okay. Made it. At least on the train line, when you do die, you know exactly where you are. Your corpse is over by the train line. So you can just pick up your stuff out of your hobo bag and move on. Not as much cotton as there was the last time. I think it's probably just the area of where the train line is here. I think it's on a bit of a steep incline. Looks like our internet is behaving tonight, which is always good. Now we should have a server finished saving. There we go. It's certainly not as much on this side as it was on the other side. It's a mushroom. It's not. Level up to 15. That's a whole new area too. Like a whole new build menu, which is nice. Snapchat going off on my phone. A nicely coloured bush, that one. It'd be nice with that little rocks, that would make it iron ore. But no such luck there. This colour here is the kind of colour we want on a rock. Shit bear. Run. Run. Tell me I've got enough energy to get away from the bear. Look at that cotton I left behind. Go between these trees, you see, it makes it a bit hard for the bear to catch me. Use the terrain against itself. The trouble is now, I'm probably going to be bringing this to my house. Just going to be, oh, look at that iron node right there. Don't think they'll go too far into the water, which is good. Let's go out into the water. They go in the water, but they don't go deep in the water, I don't think. I'll just check that out. Hey, buddy. Don't bite me. Ow. Because it doesn't float. See? How long it takes for him to be disorientated by me or not interested anymore. I wonder if I can... Oh. Got a freaking what's name. Can I get in with that? Now that would be good. If I can knock him out and ride him. Where'd he go? Into the bushes. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Let's go into the house. Yep, I can hear him behind me still. Oh, he's in the house, okay. Where is he? I can hear him. So it'll be good if I can knock him out. Missed him. How many tasks have we got left? What's that? Bit annoying. Yeah, berry, berry, berry. Or have I knocked him out? It's going to take more than 5 or 6 darts to kill, knock a bear out. Got it on the edge of here. If I'm going to find him, I want to be able to run straight into the water. So that would mean that there is a sort of a slight exploit you can use there where you can get him on the edge of the water. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Let's make a noise. Nope. Wonder where he went. Time I find him, I'm sure it'll be too late. He's probably eaten me. What do we got here? Is this copper? Looks like copper. It's iron. Yeah, here he comes now. I can hear him coming. I know what I want. 6. Here he comes. Let's get him on the edge of the water. Where it gets deep. Oh, he's dizzy. I think I knocked him out. Is that going to kill him under the water? I don't know. We'll stick some things in there, see if he eats it. It's going to eat rot. It's going to eat rot. Now we know what that's good for. Question is it going to kill him underwater? Or is that not built into the game quite yet? We need to get lots of food. And fast. This will be funny, I tell you. If I can tame a bear and ride that, it's going to be fun as. Fun as fungus. Interesting looking plant. How much more rot do I have? I wonder how much rot it takes to tame a bear. No more in there. I've got grass, however. I don't know whether it eats grass. Looking in the wrong place again, aren't I? Let's try a few things, see if he eats them. Do you eat cigarettes, do you think? No, he wouldn't be eating them. Probably a good thing for it. Through that tree in my house. Do you want to eat copper, it'd be set. Question is, where is he? How much you have to keep hitting him in order to keep him asleep. So we don't really want to let him get back up. How many darts do I have left? 31 heaps. That's good. Let's see what he eats. A carnivore. Like mushrooms. I might just get over here on the shoreline just quickly. And I'll be back in just a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I might have left the oven on. I didn't. I didn't want to burn my own house down. Alright. Is he dead? Is he getting tamed? What's happening with him? Oh, he sounds like he's still eating. So obviously drowning is not a thing. Level 11 bear. I'll put those poppies in there because that can keep him sedated as well. So he's eating everything else except for the rot. Then we go back and just start getting lots and lots of stuff around the place. to eat myself soon. Well, not eat myself, but eat as well. Not IRL, but in game. Well, this is going to be handy if he just eats reeds and stuff. I would have hazard thought they would put a lot more emphasis into what specific feed you need to give a bear to tame it. You know what? I'm not going to complain. No, it's not going to eat money. Oh, goodness sake, what'd you give it money for? Let's see how it goes with that stuff. Let's see what it eats. Let's use item. Get you eat a poppy. Get your days up. Or if you're playing Ark, get your not encumbrance, what was it in Ark? It was getting your make it sleep more. Can't think of the name of it now. It's been a while since I played. Making sure it doesn't wake up. If anyone can help me with that. Probably not. Torpor. Is it torpor? Yeah, I should make a scythe thing. What do they call that? A sickle. I haven't actually researched it, I don't think. Where's tools? That one. What did that take to make? At a smithy, which I haven't made yet. Did I make a smithy? A smithy? I think I made a smithy. If I didn't, I'm going to do it now. I did a repair bench, I didn't do a smithy. That's, what was a smithy in again? Smithy research has been done. Workbench. Or the player. Smithy. What do I need to make that? I bet it's something I don't have. There's a couple of things I don't have. Clay. Oh, I have got clay. Some clay. Let's make a smithy. Lucky enough to come across that big clay node. That was nice. We're making that up. Let's go out and do some more harvesting and make sure that at least if a bear doesn't get up, I want him to be my pet. He can protect me. I think that's the biggest animal that's dangerous in the game, really. Let's go and see how it's going. Mixed seeds? Surely we're going to eat mixed seeds. That's pretty much everything I've got that's edible for him. I should put that cotton in the thingamabob too. Let's go put the cotton in the spinning wheel so we can make some more thread, which we will be needing. Log seems to always come out here. Nice if he eats charcoal. She probably does. We're going with Smithy. Making the bench, aren't we? Just about done. done. Where do we put Smithy to? I reckon we'll put it this way around in front of that window. Smithy, Smithy, Smithy. Number 5. There. Minutes to make a sickle. Let's get rid of some stuff I don't need to carry here, like that. Don't need to give him lead. Not going to eat oil shade. Don't need stone. Don't think I'll eat. Oh, he might eat pine cones. Who knows? Just going to give him a pine cone, see if he eats it. Never really had a bear myself, so I'm not really sure what they actually eat. Don't find bears in Australia. Koala bears, that's different again. Actually not a bear. That's a marsupial. Like, will you eat pine cones? Not eating rot. I don't think I want to blame him. Let's shoot him with a dart. Number 6. Get his torpor up. Yep, that's full. Cool bananas. Should hopefully have finished that sickle scythe thing. Get stuck in these reeds with it so we can get lots of fibre and stuff. I think he eats fibre. A strictly fibre enriched diet this bear has. See how we're going with this. Still going. 4 seconds. Four seconds. One. Oh, actually, no seconds. Just a little bit of carryover lag. Nice. All right, let's put that in our inventory slot. We should probably eat all those before they go off to those mushrooms. Let's eat them all. So right on the very edge of being off. Stick those stones in there, that gets it going. It's pretty cool. Little animation. Alright, let's put the sickle on. That's what I want, that one there. Let's go see what we can get from the weeds with this thing. There we go. We're getting it. I've got a shovel on. It's almost done it. It's almost like I've got a shovel on. With the same marker as the shovel holes on the ground. Lots of hay. I wonder whether the bear likes hay. Let's go give him some of that. See what we can get out of it. Our amphibious bear here. He doesn't say what it actually does. Interests animals: cow, rabbit, goat, sheep. Versus fertilizer. I'm not going to be giving him that. got some goats. Well, he's eating something, but I'm not sure what it is he's eating. But I couldn't care too less about it. If he's eating it and he's getting tamed, then it's always working. It's something that the difference between normal click and right click is with this particular weapon. Select shape. Don't understand the command. That must be something I haven't quite picked up on yet. You can change the shape with the center roll. Center wheel. Oh. That must be for harvesting maybe the grass that I've made. If I've got like 3 little areas that I've made up as a garden, maybe it harvests quicker if it's in the right direction. Interesting to see whether this actually gives me more cotton off of a cotton plant than picking up as well. First time I've made one of these particular devices. I'm impressed the amount of hay I'm getting with it. It's nice. So I think he's eating fibre. Let's give it 2 stacks of 100 and see if that goes down. He eats pretty quickly. Yeah, it is too. It's fibre. He's loving fibre. That's good. That's what I'm getting mainly with this thing. So not even a quarter way tamed quite yet. So it's going to be a long night, I think. Taming this guy. Let's go 6. Let's get Torpor up. Doesn't say anything about his health anywhere, so let's see how that goes. That one dart, how much does that give him? Nearly full. His health is, I'm guessing the red bar there, so the red bar is pretty full. He doesn't seem to be hurting anyway, so he's got pretty tough skin. Let me backlight. Just going, my green backlight for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Ever since I went backwards. There we go, see. I'm probably casting a shadow on it, I think. She's going through the fibre quickly, actually. So, I have to keep an eye on that. But otherwise, we know what we've got to give him, and it looks like it's probably the right device to do it with. By the way, I'm getting quite a bit of a number of hay just by using this thing. SO fibre. I think it's a fibre-rich device. Should probably go back there and get that iron node too. think he's right for a while. Now, where was that? It was just up here somewhere. Real close to home. Don't worry about the bear catching up on me anymore. He's not around. He's an aquatic bear. Now where's that stone gone? There's some mirrors. There she is, I think. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. Nothing like a little bit more iron in the diet. Level 16, yeah. Another 3 stacks. How many more stacks so we can get up this iron node? A few. Four stacks. Come on, baby. 50 stacks would be good. 4.5 stacks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. Oops, mushroom. Bring on the mushrooms. A little bit of wet weather always brings them out. I don't know if that's any quicker to tame or something with. I wonder if it is. It would make a lot of sense if it is. Might chuck that in his inventory so he eats it over and above the fibre maybe. We'll get rid of this iron that I've got first. Actually, we've got enough to make another stockpile. No. Quite. We need 50, don't we? That's enough. Let's make another stockpile. Put it over by the next one, I'll put the iron ore in it because I'm going to get quite a bit of iron ore. I think that's going to keep respawning right next to my camp, as it does. I'll move it all in a minute. Just by clearing the ground that put a stockpile in. Nice. Iron. Oh. Shut up. Right, get you over here. I think that's full still, isn't it? That's not. Or is it? It's just saying the health of it. That's full. Okay, let's go out to some sticks. I know I've got some more of those. More stones. Always good to get rid of some stones. Any more copper? A little bit. Alright, let's go look how our aquatic bear is going. He's still eating. He's a loud eater. There he is. We're going to need to hit him in the dark because he's nearly up. 1. And 2. Let's see how it goes with a couple of mushrooms. Probably not all of them. Let's put that in his inventory. I need them as well. 4 in his inventory. Yep, he's eating them over the... So it's a preferred food. So the only downside to it is that it doesn't give you the taming speed. It's a bit annoying. So that increases the taming speed, or he just prefers to eat that. Nice to know if he does either way. Anyway, let's go get some more. Some more food, please. For my friend the bear. He's overtaken in it. Definitely do that because that will keep him out without having to using my blow darts. Just smack him with that. I say like a mushroom farm, that's what I need. In fact, having said that, money wise, I wonder how much it is to get a certain feed to be faster. Let's go ahead and check it out. Have a nice flow on with these ingots, which is always good. What do bears like eating? It's food. Rations, food, that sort of stuff. What if there's a specific food that you can get that makes it quicker? Google it real quickly. Actually, it should say something at the start. Let's go back out. Meat to be tamed. He likes meat. Let's see what happens when we do a bit of meat. Food stuffs. Let's grab a couple of bits of food, a couple of bits of meat. See how quickly that goes. Excuse me. A bit of rain out, I think. Just wind. A bit of wind, I think. See what that does with the bear. It'd be nice if that's a hop, skip and a jump, as opposed to giving him hay or fibre. Tame up. I mean, his torpor up. See how far that goes when he has his next one. Does it take a lot longer? Maybe it takes a lot longer for him to eat it as well. Bear ass out of the water. Well, it's definitely a lot longer to eat that. Uh, 25. So I think I've stumbled onto something there. Well, I didn't stumble onto it, but I'm going to go with... it's going to be a lot better than giving him hay or fibre to eat. I reckon he'd rip through a lot of fibre. You'd still tame him, but not as fast as you would do with meat, I don't think. Well, I think that a combination of how long it takes for him to eat the meat, because he said that it's only 3 stacks there for, well, I put 4 in there initially, but he's had the same 4 stacks for quite a long time now. So should be doing alright. That's another 6 bars. I'll go with what I've got in the stash. Let's get rid of all the air for now. Yep, yep, and yep. Might even do a copper ore on too, actually. Copper bars, might need something for that later on. And some copper. It certainly does create quicker in copper. It does ore. It's alright. So what's the next thing we need to do? Let's have a look. Next thing we need to do is a sawmill. We've got enough to make it. Nice. We also need to have a bucket, which I think the smithy makes. I've researched it. I think I've researched that too. Tools. Bucket. Okay. What do I need? Iron ore and wood. All the iron ore in the bloody thing, didn't I? This was I was talking about before. If you use all of it for the wrong thing, or all of it for the same thing, you will have need for it later. So not quite past the iron ore stage. Bucket can be made in a smithy. Let's make a bucket. Need one of those. We're going to need that for both the sawmill and the bear. We're going to keep him inland and tamed. See where he is? His ass is hanging out the water. There you go, there's a bear ass in the water. He's doing a bit of water calisthenics at the moment. Has he eaten any more meat? He hasn't eaten any more meat. He's almost halfway. So that's the trick, I think. The meat takes a long time for him to eat, as opposed to whipping through all the fibre. Quite happy with that. So now I know. I can buy that on the market, just a couple of